But Osaka lead. Follows the pattern of the match, but against the run of the last 5 minutes play. And with 4 Brazilians on the pitch, one of them had to score. But Lucas at this point wasn't the most likeliest, but it was a good finish. You can see what an effect the deflection off Costanzo had. Well, when Rennes were looking to establish themselves as the French team of the 90s, they signed Lucas for 21 million euros. Something like $30 million back in 2000 from Atletico Paranense. But it didn't work out, and Lyon then started to dominate in France. Gamba are now looking to dominate in Asia. He went back to Brazil, but he's made these Japanese people very, very happy. Myoshin is forward, Yamaguchi up from the back. Sasaki. Good firm head away. And Robbie Cornthwaite. Sasaki. Lots of movement forward, and it's a good downward header again. Nakasawa had stayed forward. Not a lot of power behind it. But now's the time when Adelaide's big names need to make themselves known. Not like that, Diego. Travis Stodd is such an influential captain, but he hasn't really been today, let's be fair. Lucas Pantelis, Scott Jemison, Christian Sarkis, men who can make their mark in a game, but this is the man who's done it on his own so far, Lucas Severino. And I think that's a yellow card against Costanzo. It was flashed very quickly by the referee. Second booking of the game. Smashing ball round the back for Futagawa. It's almost through 1-1, but they have the corner at least. Won by Yasuda. Made the step up to the full national team now. 5 caps for Japan, having played under 23 at Olympic level and under 20. Futagawa likewise. Nakasawa's come around the back. Lekovic was coming to claim, but couldn't get a connection this time. Overall, they played impressively. A brief spell when they looked to be allowing Adelaide back into it. But Gamba are getting the tackles in, they're winning them. And when they have possession, they know generally what to do with it. Lucas. And oh yes! What a finish! Yasuhito Endo. Adelaide of Mount Fuji to climb now. Great finish by Endo as the man who scored the first sets up the second with the wonderful lateral ball. Endo hit it low and Galekovic well beat it. He didn't dive, he knew it would be futile. Almost every game he plays now, Yasuhito Endo makes himself more of a national hero. It's 2-0 for Gamba Osaka. Adelaide are in big trouble. Maybe only approaching half-time in the first leg. Cornthwaite drifted, let Endo in. He's also been booked now, by the way. And the problems are mounting for the Australians. Lucas is so unselfish in playing to his left for Yasuhito Endo. A cracking finish. It's what they always say about great strikers. You may not see them for 89 minutes, but they'll always pop up in the 90th. Lucas had 35 quiet minutes for Nishino's team. Now he's scored one and set up the other. Back by Pantelis. Maybe a lot said by Aurelio Vidmar at half-time, because a lot of the more illustrious Adelaide names, the workers, the men who do all the legwork, the men who can normally be relied on, have not really showed much in the first leg of this final. And we've seen all through the rounds here in Setanta Sports just how they have put the work in. Only conceded 4 goals in 10 Champions League games before today. Now they've conceded half that inside the space of 6 minutes. And it's Gamba Osaka who lead impressively at half-time. Yasuhito Endo adding the second, set up by the man who scored the first, Lucas. 0-0 after 35 minutes. It looked as if Akira Nishino would be the more frustrated manager at half-time, but Lucas, with typical Brazilian magic, has turned the game, he's turned the final. His goal and Endo's goal meet at half-time in this AFC Asian Champions League final first leg. It is all smiles for the hosts.